Y'all, I should be streaming right about now. I should already be online right about now. And make sure I look good. Y'all, we unbanned off TikTok, but I just came on here fast like that because I'm about to go warm some food up and go live on TikTok, but I gotta eat first, I'm hungry. I'm hungry, man. Me angry. Okay? I know I ain't been on yesterday, y'all. I was not feeling good. So if y'all wanna watch me, y'all can watch me, but I don't want y'all watching me like that. Cause I ain't really got on no clothes, dog. My belly. See my belly big. I's a big nigga, boy. You see what I'm saying? Whoa! What's good, chat? I warming my food right now, y'all. I was thinking about putting this up. I don't think so. I think we look fine from here. And y'all know I always looking fine, so I'm fine shit for real. I'm fine shit for real, so we ain't got too much running on to do with that, daddy. Y'all see, huh? Yeah. Let you decide, yeah. Fuck, bro. Like, y'all can talk about my box head, y'all can talk about whatever, bro. I am the sexiest motherfucker in this world. Oh, to send my bitch a fucking video. That's how good I feeling. Yeah, the big daddy, Davy. Alright, y'all. Okay, I too unserious, but I'll never send her that. I don't like. I too playful, bro. I too fucking playful, y'all. Like playful as fuck. I was about to send her that video. I was about to be like, yeah, yeah, that's Davy, daddy. Oh, hold on, y'all. Oh my God. Oh my God. Y'all, I eating like a Mexican today, bro. Let me show y'all my plate. It's hot though. It's hot, but eating like a Mexican today. Let me give y'all a close up. Yeah. Y'all know how the thing go, Dread. I gotta pee real quick and pour me up something. Drink daddy, yeah. That fucking wet though, that wet. Alright, y'all, we about to go live on TikTok. What's good, Ty? Cool. I about to go pee real quick and then we about to go live on TikTok, y'all. Ty Cool, Wagwan, me G, me Jenna. Hey, about to send my bitch. My bitch. My beach man, my beach, y'all. I like fucking what your boy name Toda. My beach, bro. Yes, my beach. Everything cool with me, yeah, man. I just get off. I about to fuck up this food. Boom. I about to fuck this food up, guys. I about to fuck this food up, daddy. And I got some extra cilantro right here. I unban off TikTok. Boy, y'all, I know what got me banned though. Someone to say the wrong thing to me. Going crazy on TikTok. I ain't even gonna lie. I was going crazy on that. Probably a little too crazy. But I about to add some more cilantro and stuff. Just a little bit. I don't like too much of it in the soup, but I guess just enough. Just to make it perfect. Perfecto. But yeah. How'd go, y'all? Mm-hmm. This whole time I didn't know TikTok is be texting people when you live. Talking about blank, blank, blank. I shared their live. Crazy thing is I don't be sharing nothing, boy. Yes, y'all, I unbananaed. They catch me. They catch me. I was saying too much crazy stuff. But I was still on Twitch and Kick though. Who was Rye? Yeah, I remember you. They catch me saying some crazy stuff on there. I did come on here dead early. Like 2 o'clock Saturday. Saying the most craziest stuff ever. Y'all ever eat queso burrito tacos? These bussin', boy. What's good? Zap. Queso burrito tacos. King James, pick up yourself. It's Mexican tacos. It's called burrito tacos. And they come, I get mine with Mexican rice. So you know. Mm. King James, thank you for the heart me. Babe, if it on DoorDash, I drive for this, but pretty sure you can find it on DoorDash. James, thank you for the roses. Try cool. I understand that I would get more followers and viewers if I play games, but I don't like games, so that's just something that's never gonna happen on my page. Like, I could be real, I'm not a gamer at all. I hate games. But that's fine. I just need to do more IRL content. I gotta buy me a internet box and more collabs. I don't want to learn because I don't like it. It's not that I have to learn to play games. I just don't like playing games. It was just never my thing. It's not something that I enjoy at all. So I'm gonna do what I like to do. I like to come on here. See, I had to mess up my chair dread. I like to come on here, chill, talk to people, go IRL, and I'm the main character of the show. You feel me? I'm the program. What's good, Kelly Kell? I'm the program. Is he? Yeah. But you funny, but I ain't say nothing bad to say that. Y'all know I just finished coming off a banana. I busting this right up. See, if I went ship Chick-fil-A to the Bahamas, no man. You know what? Chick-fil-A should open up a franchise in the Bahamas. Yeah, I home. Boy, when Popeyes first come to the Bahamas, I was on the line. Jesus. We was on Popeyes line, I swear, for must see like 3 hours, bro. Like y'all Bahamians beat Popeyes too bad. And Popeyes first come to Nassau, mother sick. People on the island and all, yeah, Nassau they both but bring them back Popeyes. Like boy, we should convince them and invest in shares with them. But y'all know what's crazy? I have Red Lobster shares in the Bahamas, but I never see the company open. I literally buy shares in the Red Lobster thing, cause my boy actually owned that Arawak XY, but I never see Red Lobster open. Sing a song. Why are you trying to eat a song? Y'all, I make a new song. Just thought I should let y'all know a new song and me coming out very soon. I'd say within the next 30 days. You might take a vacation to the Bahamas. Yeah, man, do your big one. I went to Nassau for my birthday last year. I had a lot of fun. I had too much fun. But Ken and them know. Ken and them know. Stop that duetty. What you mean? What I think about Seven. Seven is a little boy. He was only getting off. On top of me not liking men. Seven is literally 17. I American. I'm a permanent resident. Funny enough, my daddy is a American citizen, but I didn't get my my green card to him. I get it to my mommy. I'm not Haitian. I'm from the Bahamas. Listen to me. I could be honest with y'all. Bro, I'm not Haitian, and that's not funny if you're trying to make fun at Haitians, bro. That's actually racist. TikTok entertainment purposes only. I don't even know if you would call it racist, but whatever you would call it. Prejudice, discrimination. That's what you would call it. No, I didn't say I was American. She asked if I was American, and I said I'm a permanent resident. And then I said my daddy is a U.S. citizen. I am. I'm Bahamian, Jamaican, Lebanese. He's a citizen, but he's a naturalized citizen. You see? Naturalized just means someone who get a green card and then get a citizenship. But yeah. What's good, Nikki? What's good, Midnight Danger? What's good, Prophet J? TikTok smooth. Why you say that? Why you say that? Hey, I know you all had missed me. What the hell? Hey, I was trying to screenshot and I accidentally cut off the camera. Um, what I eating? I'm actually eating some quesadilla tacos with consomme soup and Mexican rice. I'm actually finished though, but I do have some more in the fridge because I bought like it come with three tacos and it come with oh my god, I clicked the wrong thing. It come with three tacos and then you could choose a side. And of course I'm gonna go with the Mexican rice. If y'all know, y'all know. That's we Mexican rice is the same thing as yellow rice, but like Mexicans have like a yellow rice too, so it's really called Mexican rice. Chris was good. I love me yellow and white rice. Y'all gonna cancel me for this, but I do not like brown rice. I don't eat peas and rice. Ugh. How do y'all eat brown rice and peas and rice, bro? I'm not a big back. Why do I sound Guyanese? I don't know. Actually, this dude from Trini that was in this Caribbean place the other day asked me if I was from Trini. Ain't nothing wrong with me. It just don't taste good. Like, how do y'all eat that? Like, how do y'all eat peas and rice? Like, I'm literally like confused on how y'all feel like that tastes good because it don't. Like, even macaroni, I don't really like certain types of macaroni. Like, especially when people make it with the shells. And my old lady, she loved to make macaroni like with the shell macaroni that look like a snail. I do not eat that. I tell all the time my auntie macaroni tastes better than hers because my auntie is used like a different cheese on top of it. Yeah, I mean everybody definitely have different taste buds, but I feel like majority people love peas and rice, and I don't like it. I don't like that. I don't eat ketchup. I literally cannot stand ketchup. Prophet J, thank you. I don't eat ketchup, okay? Y'all can call me weird after this live because I'm going to tell you right now there's a lot of stuff that I do not eat. Real talk. Prophet J, thank you for the dolphin. I do not like conch fritters. Oh my god. Oh my god. What's good, little TJ? If y'all eat conch fritters, I don't know how y'all do it. I honestly dislike breaded stuff. So I don't even eat breaded meats. Like, I don't eat battered stuff like shrimp, lobster, all that stuff. Crack. Okay, in the Bahamas we call it crack. TikTok entertainment purposes only. I don't eat lobster, conch, none of that. I don't eat it battered, bro. I would literally take that lobster, take my finger, take all the breading off, and then eat it. That's how I would eat it. That's how I would eat it. I'm telling you, I cannot eat it like how y'all be. How do y'all eat meat with bread on it? Like, I feel like that's just taking away the purpose. Fritters is, bro, I do not like fritters. Now, you know what I love? Some scorched conch, bro. Mother sick. Scorched conch. I mean conch salad okay, but I don't like tomatoes. If I was in a show with Drewski, no. I don't like tomatoes, so I could deal with the scorched conch. Scorched conch, just give me onion and straight scorched conch. Oh my goodness. Listen. I ready to go back to the Bahamas for that. See, I know. I don't be into all them herbs. And then if y'all go on Fish Fry, they literally just give you like a million herbs and one little piece of conch. That's why I like being from the island. Being from the island, you can get more conch than herbs, bro. So if you ever visit the island, make sure you get some conch salad. Scotch conkers be hitting different exactly. There's one me giving you herb salad in Nassau. Extra pepper. Yeah, not too much though, because I still need to breathe. But I can tell you one thing, boy. Conch salad. What? Let me see what else I don't like, man. Because it's a lot of stuff that I don't eat. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. I don't eat barbecue anything. Nothing a barbecue. I can't stand barbecue, bro. Like, real talk. The most I could do is a barbecue chip. But my God, how do y'all eat barbecue? I don't know. Like, I don't like sweet food. What's good, Mosa? I don't like sweet food, bro. So I can't do barbecue. Barbecue nothing. Barbecue sauce. I don't really like ribs either. If I eat guava duff, oh hell yeah. I love me some guava duff. Yes, ma'am. Just with fish and seafood. Planning on visiting home for your birthday. Going with no buys. Coming with four. That's how you do it. If I eat cheesecake, no. I don't like sweet stuff like that. So it's a lot of things I don't eat. Cheesecake, no. Me eat cheesecake? No, bro. I don't like cheesecake. I don't see how people like cheesecake. I feel like y'all be lying. Do y'all really like cheesecake or y'all be lying? Let me know in the comments because I feel like y'all be lying because ain't no way y'all feel like that tastes good. No, I serious. Like guava duff definitely tastes good, but cheesecake, oh my god. I feel like that's a crime to eat cheesecake, but I really like had to make myself like macaroni. Now I like it, but like I say, it depends. You just made cheesecake because you was craving it, nobody. Now you know what I like though? I like me some brownies, chocolate. What's good, tea? Everyone can't bake cheesecake, but I just don't like it. But I don't see how y'all like it. Make sure y'all follow me on Twitch, guys. The link is in my bio. So when y'all leave this live, go click the link in my bio, Lil Davy underscore official, or you could type it in now. But yes, bro, honestly, like my biggest pet peeve I have with food is I don't eat sweet meat, like sweet actual food that you eat, not like treats and stuff. I cannot do it. Sweet and sour sauce and ketchup and oh my god. Don't get me started, bro. I can't see how y'all actually like sweet food, bro. Like, real talk. Ralph, thank you. The only thing sweet that I eat that is foodie, I'd say is plantain. I love me some plantain. Everything else gotta be sour, hot, or salty. Do I eat any other seafood? Yeah. Yeah. I love seafood. You know, I grew up on the island, so when my cousins them and uncles them going to sea, we get the fish and things straight out the sea, and we literally sometimes go put it on the outside grill, like not even like go inside and put them on the pot. Go put them on the outside grill, grab some coal off the beach. You know what I mean? I love every seafood that you could think of, except squid, octopus, all of that, whelks and stuff like that. No, man, I can't do it. Prophet, thank you for the rosa. I can't do it, boy. I can't. Like, I from the island, but I can tell you one thing. I ain't eat no octopus. I ain't eat no squid. No, baby. What's good, Caden? Now, my favorite seafood, I ain't gonna lie, conch salad, bro. The gal story say, highlights say Bahamas. I telling you, talking about she just been to Dominican Republic, but gals is lie, boy. If you know you's a gal and you don't travel, right? Why, if you travel, you think somebody slow enough to not go look and see if you post anything, knowing that you somebody who ain't used to nothing, you definitely gonna post. Anyway, off topic, but whatever. Calamari is squid. That's the same thing. Calamari and squid is the same thing. I would not eat that. I'm literally fine. Like I will go my whole life without eating that. My mommy, she's eat all that stuff. I don't watch her eat uh clam and squid and octopus and all of that stuff. No, bro. If I even eaten y'all know like sometimes the mushroom kind of look like the little pieces of squid and stuff that they be putting in the mix. If I even bite that and I taste a squid, bro, listen, don't ever mess up my food because that's one thing I don't play about. My favorite food, curry chicken and sheep tongue and chicken sauce. My favorite food. And then conch salad would have to be my favorite dish. Right now, you want some snapper? Oh my God, listen, y'all. When I went to Panama in June, right? T, thank you for the TikToks. I went to Panama in June, right? Tell me why you could have ordered like couple stuff on the menu. So they had filet fish and they was like they got whole fish. So I like, oh frick. You know what I mean? I on an island. I was on this island called San Blas, Konya Island. So I'm like, I want the whole fish. Boy, when I tell you all, I ain't gonna lie, I surprised I still living right now. The fish was this big, boy. It was a big fish. I ain't gonna lie, it wasn't like seasoned or nothing, but it just felt good to just be eating some fish, bro. I like it. I like it. For real. Um, why you see, throw that phone away. Take that phone, put that in the toilet and flush that man. Real talk. Flush that man. Chat, tell them flush that phone. Flush it. TikTok entertainment purposes only. Hey, but yes, boy, that fish. But let me tell you all a joke though. Let me tell you all a joke. So when I was on this trip, I ain't gonna lie. I was talking to a couple girls, right? This was just last month, mind you. I met like couple females on this Panama trip. Mind you, my ex had to buy her a ticket to go with me on this trip, but she started acting like a little, you know what. So I canceled it. Boom. I ended up going on the trip by myself because it was my graduation trip. I said, let me take one little trip. Hey, I had like couple gals, bro. I ain't even gonna lie, bro. I was messing around with plenty gals. But it was like three gals that I mainly like, you know what I mean? Yeah, I cut them. You see what I saying? So anyway, TikTok entertainment purposes only. Anyway, y'all, boy, why one of the gals I was talking to, she was on the island with me, and we were sitting to the table, right? We was sitting to the table, y'all. I ain't even lying, boy. As soon as we sit down now, we getting ready to eat all the forks and all the ketchup on the table, all that stuff. There goes this friggin' roach in the front of me, sitting down, staring at me, and I ready to go eat dog. So anyway, boom. Basically, the gal take the hot sauce, put the hot sauce on top of the friggin' roaching and tell me to ignore it. And I ain't gonna lie, I ignore it and I eat, right? But I'd feel so weird knowing that a roach was staring at me while I was eating. But the gal put the friggin' hot sauce on top of the roach. Talking about good now, you could eat without seeing it. Boy, what type of foolishness is that? I did eat it though, boy. Why I eat fish in so long, boy? I eat that fish. I eat that fish. Was I engaged before? I was. That's the ex that I was talking about. I was engaged. That was last year, August. Not engaged anymore. I'm not in a relationship anymore. Period. Actually, my that relationship went downhill after I got engaged, and honestly, I thank God for the redirection because I was going to marry somebody that probably would have ruined my life and probably taken everything that I earned for myself. And that's just reality. I was not with somebody that was on my level in life, and it turned me off from them, and that's why the relationship went downhill. Because as I elevate, they de they go lower and lower and lower. And you can't be a person that up here and be with somebody that ain't trying to do better for themselves, because they gonna bring you right down to their level and you gonna end up having nothing, bro. So I was turned off, and that's why the situation gone the way it did. But I feel like I have to had to stop liking girls just because they was pretty. You see what I'm saying? Because pretty ain't can't make a wife. I can tell you that. Pretty can make problems. I don't mind taking care of a female, I don't mind it at all. It ain't even had nothing to do with like doing nothing financially for a female. I don't care. Like, even if I get with another girl, like, got her own stuff, I do it for her. But it's when you do things with people and they ungrateful, or they get themselves in crazy problems. Like, you could imagine having a child with an irresponsible person. Like, think about that. Think about having a child with an irresponsible person, and then just ask yourself if you really should be marrying that person. What's good, Caitlin? What's good, Shanti? You said I'm right. Yeah, for sure. Good thing you peep game. Yes, you would have just been thinking about that roach while he was eating. Why we broke up. Okay, so let me tell you the full story. All I had to do is no, man, I still had to eat my fish. Let me tell you the full story. Like I said, after I got engaged, I was like, everything was perfect. I ain't gonna lie. Like, at first, like, I feel like things was really good. Like, I was really feeling her, and I was really in love. But I lost interest really fast after coming back from the Bahamas and getting engaged, because the girl was literally laying up every day. Mind you, I can talk my truth and my story because this girl has lied too much. She out here telling people that I didn't want her to go to work and I would keep her in the house. No, this girl would get up every morning, call off and say her belly hurting. I kid you not. Mind you, the girl only was working like 16 hours a week already. So in total, when you add it up, she really was going to work like 12 hours a week, because she was working another job where she literally was only going like twice a week. And the shifts ain't full shifts. So anyway, like I said, the gal was getting up every morning and talking about her belly hurting and calling off. So that was turning me off. But that ain't really what do it for me. What do it for me is I end up finding out that this girl lied to me, y'all. She been lying to me from the beginning. First of all, when I first meet her, she make it seem like she was like this manager or supervisor. Wasn't true. Then she all of a sudden she said she was making X amount of dollars, and then all of a sudden, oh no, she actually make this amount of money, and they take her position away. Blah blah blah, lies. Anyway, boom. So after all of that happened, right? The gal get pulled over from the police. I knew that her car was in what you call it, license, or no, I knew her car wasn't insured or whatever, but I been trying to tell the gal to go get her car insured. I never want to be with someone that's irresponsible, but she said that she couldn't because of some issue with the car. It wouldn't pass the test to get straight or whatever. So mind you now, this girl tell me one night that she have her license, she could drive my car, because I ain't gonna lie, I was drinking and I was like, but I can't drive. She telling me, she's like, oh yeah, let me drive. I have my license. Mind you, my old lady, them saying no, we could just stay and stuff like that. Come to find out, boy, this gal didn't have a license. Her license was expired for like 2 years. License expired for 2 years, right? Car not licensed, car not insured, getting in all this trouble with the police. Plus, she ain't friggin' want to get up and go to work. So now, like, honestly, as a thriving person, like, all of these things happening would just turn you off, because these are things that I would not put myself in a position to even. I don't care if, listen, if I had $5 left in my name, right? Like, hypothetically speaking, if I had $5 left in my name, and I know that my car needed to license on shore, I would use, and it was $5. I would use that $5, because guess what? I would never be irresponsible enough to put myself in a position where I could potentially cause issues for myself, because certain traffic offenses could turn into criminal offenses instead of civil traffic offenses, and people have to understand that. So think about your future children being in a situation like that. I don't want to be with nobody who putting themselves in a situation, because imagine what situation they'll put my children in. Oh no. Boy, I don't know what wrong with that Sylvan's person. Clearly he's sad. I'm not gonna argue with him. You know, that's why the government try to take him out on his life. And it's because he don't know how to keep his mouth closed. He always posting stuff that people tell him. He doesn't really know anything. Okay, so at the end of the day, he's mediocre. That's just reality. But yeah, man. At the end of the day, dog, I don't regret the experience, because I learned a very valuable lesson. And I'm going to share that lesson with a lot of y'all, because I feel like, as Bahamians, I feel like a lot of us are very generous people. Like, even if we might cheat, I feel like we are very generous because we come from an island. I feel like we love to give. We love to do and we love to give. But especially in America, bro, these people will take advantage of you. So you have to be very careful who you give your time to. You see what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I mean, it could happen even in the Bahamas, bro. But I just saying, being young, bro, you have to have sense when it comes to dating certain women, dating certain men. Because I was looking at it like, I could date a regular girl, even if she work at a gas station. Once she pretty, I could just, help her to get on a certain level, or I could just, provide for her. But I had to change my mindset, because the reality is, boy, that only gonna get you used or get you with somebody that don't want better for themselves, and they can end up stressing you out because they unhappy. That's another reason why it didn't work out, really and truly. I was trying to make someone happy that was constantly down. Like, I get it, we all go through our highs and lows, but y'all ever been around somebody that always low? Have you ever, what career? I feel like I'm in law. Have you ever been with someone or with a friend, whoever, someone that's always low and negative, not even like low, they going through something. I'm talking about negative for no reason. Like you could do the biggest thing for this person and they will be negative. You would try your hardest just to try to make that person happy and they would still be negative. Hi Adrian, how you doing? Hi. Um but yeah, I mean I feel like I watched a video today. The dude said you can't pour into a cup that's not open. And it's on my story. So if y'all want to look at it, y'all can look at it after the live, right? But bro, dog literally take a regular cup that was full of water and try to pour it into a cup with the top on, bro. And basically the point that he made is that some people, they are just like that. They closed off to you. But you trying to pour into them out of your big cup. But they closed off. So how you gonna reach them? You can't. As much as you try, a little bit of your water gonna drip. A little bit of your water gonna drip into their cup. And as much as they try to pour back into you, a little bit of their water is going to drip back into you. So you're going to be giving your all to someone that's going to be giving you basically nothing in return. How am I doing? I'm good. I'm good. But yeah, man, Prophet Jay, you right. Like at the end of the day, boy, you have to really be careful who you spend your time with, especially when you're young, boy, because I ain't gonna lie, I know a lot of people that in their 20s, they had a lot of children, or they spend a lot of money, waste a lot of money on women. And now that they older and they look back, they ain't get nothing for themselves. The only thing they do is waste money on women. And now they have nothing. And them girls, where are they? Not there. Not there. Probably picking out the next person's pocket, but they definitely ain't there, bro. Okay, Ty, we get it. You love the Bahamas. I sorry I had to go on a rant. Okay, I'm sorry I had to go on a rant, but that's just the reality, bro. Like, it's just a J Doll, thank you. Don't make me blush like that. You see they saying y'all know I's the original Dandara. Yeah. Don't make me blush like that now. Prophet, you still in y'all? Cause I shoot at this point I should be a prophet. I ready to preach at this point. Davy, we ain't doing this again with you and that gal. Ah! It's the siren eyes. I tend to have that effect on people. Ah! Hey, doing what with me and her though? She just here giving me a compliment. Like, come on. Y'all gotta relax. Am I Jamaican? I'm half Jamaican, but I was born and raised in the Bahamas. So my accent, Bahamian. Now you can do it 10 times just because I said that. That's crazy. Love my TikTok videos. Thank you. Everybody, I need y'all to do me the biggest favor. Like, if y'all watching me right now, when y'all leave the live, go to my page, right? There's a Linktree link. Click on that and make sure y'all follow me on Kick and Twitch, okay? The name is Lil Davy underscore official. She wants you, boy, Davy. Listen, listen, listen. Come on now. Y'all know I'm a ladies. I'm the ice the gals them bubble gum. Y'all ain't know it. Me got the gal them bubble gum. Me got the gal them bubble gum. And she a wine pon me and a bubble up. Woy. Y'all don't worry. Maybe I one or two. Just just invite her to the wild one time. Everyone gonna shoot a TikTok entertainment purposes only because I can't say the wrong thing. What's good? Shanti. Who this Shanti person? Where you know me? How you know my dog? What's good, Jonathan? How you know my dog? You scaring me. You still have snow? That's a weird question. Like, yes, my baby is still with me. She hiding somewhere right now. How you know her though? Tell me, cause I curious. You remember me from YouTube? I don't post her no more. Yeah, I mean, honestly, as I've elevated in social media and gotten bigger, I really try to avoid putting the people that I care about most in my stuff because I social media have a lot of like bullies and stuff on it. And I could be real with you. TikTok entertainment purposes only. If somebody say something about my mommy, my dog, whatever, I will literally go off rip, bro. Like I will literally change. Like, listen, I don't care what y'all say about me. But baby, I can protect the people that I love. You see what I'm saying? Like I be out with my mommy all the time. Sometimes when I vlog in, but I always cut her face out of the videos, and I always like hide my dog sometimes. Cause I mean I bring my dog on live sometimes, but like not a lot. Cause let me tell you all something, boy. This same fork what I just finished eating with, that's all I got to say, boy. Don't play. I don't play about my baby, bro. Your cats, your cats understand you. Y'all, she have cats. She have. I thought honestly, okay, Shanti. I thought you was asking something crazy because okay, a couple of people, but not a couple, like two people know my dog because I actually got my dog in a relationship and I was the one that kept her because my ex was being crazy at the time, posting stuff about me on Facebook, trying to make people think I'm crazy. So anyway, I was dating this Filipino girl, Storytime, and she used to go to St. John's. We ended up breaking up. She ended up going to talk to this other boy, and that's why he always posts some crazy stuff about me on Facebook, cause of her. But we got snow together. We got my dog together, and we broke up. Never get a dog in a relationship unless you're all married, okay? Either way, she wasn't keeping my dog because we bought my dog from my aunt that passed, what she call her mother's adopted mother. So my dog, my aunt was the one that brought her to me and picked her. So she mean a lot more to me. You see what I'm saying? But yeah, never get a dog in a relationship because now my dog is has a deadbeat mother. You see what I'm saying? She has a, like, I honestly, I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. I had no problem sharing my dog with her or sharing our dog. But she was acting crazy. Like, she literally was letting her friends influence her to the point where her friends was like, oh, let her keep her dog. What do you mean? This is our dog. Like, the dog was literally living by her more than she was living by me. It was our dog, and she literally let her friends influence her to the point where they was telling her to let me have my dog. Like, but she moved back to the Philippines anyway, so good, because my dog was not about to be going to the Philippines and stuff like that and being away from me. Yeah, she's a deadbeat. She's a deadbeat mother. How dare you leave your child? And she never turned back and asked for her or say nothing to her. Honestly, I feel like that's a deadbeat child because I don't think I could have a pet like a dog and then just pretend like the dog don't exist. Like I feel like you have to have a cold heart to do that, bro. Like if I was her and she was me, I would be texting every day. I need to see my dog. That's literally my child. Like what? All my exes, they don't like me though. My exes, them, they do not like me, bro. Like none of them. I telling you, like, if I don't have them blocked, they have me blocked. And they will tell you the craziest stuff about me. But you know why? It's because I don't let people run over me. So that's why my exes don't like me. Because I put them in their place and I tell them off. Because these gals, they get stinking disrespectful and they feel like they can say anything to people. But me, But when you get stink and when you go low, I can go lower, boy. I can go to a place of no return. I will tell you the most craziest stuff in this world and I won't care. Snow living good from back in the day for sure. She's an American girl now. And she stay traveling. My dog done been to Houston. She done been to a couple of vacations on to the Bahamas. Cause when I go back home, I be taking her. She be on the beach. And she expensive too. What? But when I travel with my dog, the least, the minimum you can spend traveling with a dog is $500 on the dog. Telling you. But listen, I would rather her have fun than to leave her here. Cause she do be having fun. She don't like to swim. Like how you from an island and you don't like to swim? You know what I mean? But she cool. She cool. Hi, MAC. Hey, I couldn't wait to get back on live, but I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Sometimes my vibrations is be off. Like yesterday, my vibrations was off. I think I really like to be live on TikTok though. I feel like so because my TikTok wasn't up, but it feel weird like not being on here. Cameron, thank you. Thank you. I mean, sorry, Aaron. Oh my God, where I get Cameron from? But yeah, my vibrations was off. I don't know about y'all. Do y'all have like days when y'all low vibrational, when like y'all feeling a little depressed or something, or just down? King Aaron, thank you for the TikTok. Y'all want to know what's crazy though? Y'all want to know what's crazy? What's crazy is what I do right now, like with social media, is actually kind of like insane. Here's why. From I was like 12 until I was like 18 years old, would y'all believe that I used to lay down every day in bed and just be crying to my pillow for like from 12 to 18 years old. I don't know. It's like what, 4, 5, 6, whatever, however long years, bro. I was a very depressed child. And like I never talked to people. Like it was even to a point where like I was so depressed as a child, bro, that some days I used to literally like lay down in my room in the bed for days. I would not get up. I would not shower and I would not eat. And I'm talking about I'd do that for 3 days on a stretch. I would literally not eat, not shower, none. And that's probably why it's so hard for me to gain weight now, because I spent like a lot of my younger years in depression. I really came out of depression when I was like, I'd say 19, 20. My honest opinion, I'm not fully out of depression, but I am way better. I tell you, like, I used to carry on like there was nothing to smile about. You glad I'm good now? Thank you. Yeah, I used to carry on like there was nothing to smile about. I went through a lot of things when I was young, a lot of things that I would never speak about or speak on. And I feel like only people that I've dated really know like the things that I've been through. And I mean, while I would love to share that with people, I feel like it's very like hard to talk about because it's very like it just was a lot. It just was a lot. And there's a lot of people that hurt me when I was younger that I had to kind of like forgive when I became older. Not because I wanted to, but because I felt like that's the only way that you really could kind of like cope with things. You have to forgive the people that hurt you, and you have to let them know how they made you feel, whether that's your parents, your other family members. You have to just show people that you bigger than them in a way. Like you gotta, like they say, you gotta SHIT, TikTok entertainment purposes only, on them. You know what I mean? What's good, Prophet? Real talk though. I was a depressed child. Oh my God. Like, I listen, even just thinking about it just makes me feel good because I could smile right now. Like, y'all don't understand. I couldn't smile. Like, I would not get out of bed. And the only time that I do get like that is like when I let people into my heart and they hurt me. I could get like that. I'm not even gonna lie. I spent the last 6 months trying to repair myself so that I could smile. And I'm smiling now. Am I fully healed? No, but I'm smiling. But the past 6 months, it felt like I was back to those young teenage years because I was very depressed, honestly. Um, Being in a relationship that was very serious and then like being betrayed and manipulated by people would really like tear you apart because it's different when you and someone just break up, but it's different when someone manipulates you because now you seeing a totally different person than what you knew, or you understand like, oh my god, I let this person fool me. So yeah, like the past 6 months been hard for me. I ain't gonna lie. It's a couple days that I came on stream that y'all ain't even probably ain't even noticed how I was feeling. You know what I mean? But it's like, bro, I just thank God for like the wake up. You know what I mean? Rudy, how'd go? Why this emoji though? What's up, Rudy? I see you on Neon live earlier. If I good, I good. I was just telling them some stuff. Um, but yeah, like at Angle Eye, at the peak of it all, I bought this camera dog, this Osmo Pocket, and I just was like, boy, I need to take this video stuff serious again. And I started like making videos again and going live on TikTok, and it fulfilled, I would say, that hole in me that I felt was missing. China, thank you for the follow. It filled that hole in me that was missing, bro. So now that I feel like this is my purpose, bro. I know it sounds crazy, like people be like, "Oh, but Davy, you do law and all of this stuff." It don't matter. Like certain, I could have like certain things that I like, but I really feel like this is my purpose. Like even if I just get to be here and influence 20 people, bro, I don't care. Like numbers don't really matter to me. Like that's why when people come in my lives and say stuff, I don't care, because sometimes I have 100 people in here, sometimes I have 10. I don't care. I don't care. As long as I show up every single day, I already know what's gonna happen. Because I can be honest with y'all, but in March, I had 0 followers on Twitch, like zero. I was begging. I was literally begging for one person to follow me on Twitch in March, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. It felt like I was a basa at that point. You see what I'm saying? And now I have like, let me check it out. Let me see how much followers I have, cause I don't know if I gained any while on this live or what. Let's see where we at. Okay, we at 220. 220 on a new platform. And I I don't know. I feel like sometimes I come on live and I know what to do, but a lot of times I come on live and I don't know what to do, but I just come on here and I just do. And I feel like if you into creating content, you have to be the same way. Like you don't need to sit down and come up with this master plan as to what you can do tomorrow. Like even though yes, like being strategic could get you very far. Like how Kai them do that fireworks thing to their house. Like yes, being strategic could definitely do. But man, like I feel like as you keep doing it, it just can come in your mind. You just can be like, mother sick, tomorrow I won't go ride a donkey, but you see what I'm saying? Yeah, you just do the do. And then tomorrow you gonna ride a donkey. But if you show up every day, bro, think about it. Like I feel like people gotta really understand how the world was created, bro. A lot of people been working from they was like 16 years old. Me, I got my first job when I was 16. Like I had a job when I was younger, but like a real full-time job, I would say I had my first job when I was 12. But anyway, from I was 16, right? So think about it. From age 16 to 60, a lot of people never stop working until they retire. So you telling me you just spend friggin' 40 something years working for somebody else? Like, come on, like, okay. The point that I trying to make is, right? Do things that you love as well to see how far it'll go. Because if you spend like 40 something years putting into something that you love, hey, I don't see why you can't be a millionaire. I don't see why you can't be a billionaire because I feel like the amount of effort that we put into other people's job, if we was to pour that into ourselves every day with the equal amount that we give to someone else, bro, it's no way that we can't be unstoppable, bro. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, sometimes it is good to go with the flow. That's what you gotta do. That's literally life, bro. You just go with the flow and you gonna figure it out along the way. Because I telling you, we work 40 hours a week. Well, a lot of us work 40 hours a week, right? By 40 hours a week, dog, you can imagine friggin' 8 hours a day just constantly doing whatever it is you like to do, whether that's making content. What's good, Evelyn? Making content, whether that's you like journaling, you like making music, you're an artist, you like drawing. Um, what am I doing? How am I doing today? I'm good. How about you? You like doing whatever you like to do, bro. Imagine you took that time that you be doing on that job, like okay, and put it into yourself. Like, bro, people don't like to do it. And you know what somebody tell me before, like what some people is be saying that don't understand streaming. They feel like it's a waste of time for people to stream hours to they self, talking to they self. Bro, when you like something, you can't think about the fast money. That's the problem with people. A lot of people never get anywhere because they worried about the fast money, the now. They don't know how to stay down. You have to learn how to stay down because that's what can get you to the real big money. You worrying right now about the money is not really gonna get you anywhere because you will be chasing $40, $1,000 when you really meant to make millions. Where am I from? I'm from the Bahamas. What's good, Zooflix? How you doing? How long I been on long I been doing TikTok live? A long time. From TikTok first start, I was on TikTok live. But yeah, bro, like honestly, bro, I feel like a lot of people kind of stuck in a matrix. And if you stuck in a matrix, I want you to get out of the matrix. I want you to think about the fact that if you don't get up right now and you don't work on something that you like every single day, that you could potentially be working for someone else for 40 years, giving up everything in you just to get by and then just to collect a retirement check at the end of the day. You want to spend 40 years working for someone else and literally just you ain't even freaking living. You surviving. No, bro. You gotta live. And the only way to live is to really like take your passions and like invest in them and put your time into them. You from Canada, big up yourself, Canada in the chat. That's the only way that you're gonna really succeed in life is if you put time into the things that you're passionate about. Because I believe that our gifts and our talents are really the things that gonna take us far, and it's proven. It's proven. You see what I'm saying? Like working a job will never make you rich, bro. You might save enough money to fund businesses. Yes. Yes. That's a smart way, but if you just straight working a job, like just literally just working a job and that's it, no. No. Even if you working a job where you making like hella money, bro, make sure you taking your money and you investing in stuff because money is run out, boy. And it ain't about making money. It's about what you do with the money that you make. I don't know. I don't know who was calling my phone, but they don't need to be calling my phone. Am I a new streamer? I would say yes, I know. I'm new to I'm new to the platforms here when it comes to consistency, but overall I've been making content for a long time. Your gift will. Yeah, I telling you. Trust me, I'm very gifted. Like a lot of people see me and they don't know like I've done so many amazing things in life. I literally hold a record for the 3,000 meters at the University of the Bahamas. I've been doing track and field since I was 5 years old, and then I left it at college, at my first college in 2022. So that's literally like one gift that I know I had. I always been good at long distance. And after graduating and after getting a record, I'm like, okay. And nobody is beating that record yet, by the way. Let me just let y'all know that. Okay? Nobody's beating it. And it's very hard to beat. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's very hard to beat because the 3,000 is a tough race. But I didn't been a BAISS champion, winning the 3,000 for QC. I got a college record for the 3,000. You know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, I've done a lot of amazing stuff that I'm proud of. Even being here and knowing that, honestly, it's like a surreal feeling. Let me tell y'all what it feels like to know that there's many people, especially that an entire country knows who I am. Let me tell y'all how it feels. It feels scary, but at the same time it feels unreal because it's like I just feel like me, but then like a lot of people know who I am. They watch me and they like Lil Davy, and like I kind of underestimate myself too because it's like y'all really watching me, like honestly, like it's really, so I understand like how like a lot of celebrities probably could share that same feeling. Like it's an unreal feeling in a way, because I'm always in my own element. You tell someone that you love healthcare, but see, you will not, oh, sorry, you will not see me working for people long. Sorry, you put four twice, so I was confused. Um, yeah, and bro, I feel like you really gotta pick something that you like, cause let me tell you what I did. Ariana was good. Let me tell you what I did, bro. So, why did I, okay, when I first graduated from UB, I wanted to take the easy way out, and I was like, let me go to a nursing school because if you have a degree, it it was like a 16-month program where you could get your RN, you could be a RN in 16 months if you already had a degree. Worst decision of my life, okay? I was crying for my, listen, I cry. The last cry, I was doing one of them assessments on the doll. That was the last day they see me at that nursing school. I was out of there because first of all, I only been there for a month and I get charged $10,000. I would never, honestly, I don't like healthcare. You will never see me doing that. My mom's a nurse. Big up to her. After that, I really respected her so much more because my mom has literally worked on every ward that you could think of. My mom's a critical care nurse. Now she's dialysis nurse. She's worked in A&E. She's worked in the gynae ward. She didn't work in NICU. She didn't work on the ward where they be having the babies. Like literally, I respected my mom. She so much. She didn't do home health care too. I respected her so much. And air ambulance. Oh my God, she is such a amazing nurse. I ain't even gonna lie to you. But I respected her so much more after going to nursing school for 1 month because it was an accelerated program and I was already doing everything. She was like, I know you wasn't gonna like it. Even the attorney in the Bahamas that mentored me, she was like, why are you doing that? That don't make no sense. Like her and my mom was like, that don't make no sense. So I literally friggin' withdraw that same day after I was crying. That school had me so depressed. Oh my God. I never been depressed in my life. That's how you know it wasn't for me. And guess what? It had nothing to do with my grades, you know. It had nothing to do with my grades. I had A's. It was the physical work. I was just doing it to get grades. But then, like, when we do the practicals, I started to realize, okay, am I just doing this because I'm good in bio, or am I doing this because I actually like nursing? Because, baby, I getting A's, but I do not like doing this. So I'm not going to stay here just because I'm doing good in the classes. Because I don't like it. I'm literally just here. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't like it, bro. Special baby care. Healthcare is not for everybody. It's not. Boo boo. It's not. Your mom, yeah, my mom was a nurse for what, like 21 years? My mom was a nurse from she was like 20 years old. 20 or 19? 19 or 20? One of them. I think 19. I ain't sure. But yeah, did I inherit this work hustle? Um, I would say that my the nature versus nurture is very true. Okay? So I would say that, my mom definitely has been a big part of my journey, but the things that I have went through, my Lord, have really made me want to go harder in life. Because yes, I stand in this position now, but I've been a person that literally done worked at like fast food places. I done worked at Dairy Queen. I worked at Dairy Queen when I was like 17 and 18. I worked at Marco's when I was 16. And I've also worked at other places like other franchises, regular 9 to 5 jobs. And boy, I could tell you after working at them places, like I mean during while I was working at those places, I was in school, right? But boy, did they encourage me. Even if I didn't feel like doing my homework, I was going to do it. Because I would rather work in a career field than work a regular 9 to 5 job any day because of the way that people treat you. It has nothing to do with like where people work. It's really how people treat people. Sorry, it's really how people treat people on them jobs. Like I understand what a lot of y'all going through because I had a manager at Dairy Queen that was so jealous of me. This 40-something-year-old woman telling me, "Oh, you go to UB and you went to QC and you got a scholarship." And I'm like, so, like, what that got to do with you? And they was literally like laughing, making fun of the way I was cutting the tomatoes. She was making me clean out the freezer and all type of stuff. And I thank God that I don't have to do those type of jobs anymore. But guess what? I could bet you she is still broke working at that same freaking $5 job. TikTok entertainment purposes only. And honestly, this ain't even to bring nobody down. But this just to let y'all know that even if y'all going through something at work, y'all got a manager or whatever, people that be like jealous or acting funny with y'all, let me tell y'all something, bro. Make sure that you accomplish great things in life so that you could laugh. Because I promise you, you're going to turn around and them same people that treat you funny, they can be living the same life they was. They can be in the same position that you left them in. Your mom was 19. Prophet, I'm not in any particular specialty yet. I have worked in subrogation. I have experience in a lot of different types of law. I have worked in subrogation, debt collection, insurance, bankruptcy, general practice, criminal cases, family cases, divorce cases, immigration cases. Um, yeah. Right now, I'm in bankruptcy though. Christina, what's good? But I'm not fully into my field yet here because I have to do of what do you call it? A oh god. I have to have my credentials evaluated to match the credentials here. So the Ohio State Bar, the lady, she actually already like set me up with everything. They have to evaluate my credentials in order to determine like what all I need to do to be equivalent. Cause Ohio is different. Ohio is a different state than many U.S. states in that with foreign education here you don't need a JD, but you do need LLM. So you better than me. I only had three jobs. First, when you came out of school as a pump attendant. See, that's because I'm a professional serial job hopper. If I'm uncomfortable, if I don't like a job, I literally leave. Like honestly, like as I've gotten older, like I start to be more sensible now. Like I wouldn't leave a job if I don't have a job. You know what I mean? But I'm a professional job hopper. So when I was young, I did have a lot of jobs. Well, not a lot, but I have worked. I honestly, I worked a lot of places, and not for long either. Not for long, cause like, yeah, no, I can't take it. Like, from you are crazy with me. I've always been a strong-headed person. Them nursing homes, then silence. Yeah, my mom used to work at like almost everywhere. Do not settle for less. Always try. Of course, favorite sport. Um, I would say track, but I'd be lying. I like volleyball. I used to do beach volleyball with the Bahamas team. Um, I would say that volleyball is I really enjoy it. Like track, yes, I have accomplishments and achievements in track, but I started to dislike track because it was too much on my body, too much throwing up and all of that stuff. What was the last relationship I had? You mean what or you mean when? Because if you mean when, the last time I would say that I was fully in a relationship would be like January. We were off and on, I'm not gonna lie, up until like even May. We did reconnect for like a week in May, but before that we wasn't talking to each other for like 2 months. So we was like single from like March. But we like I've been kind of like single from like February, I'd say. We broke up like a lot of times, honestly, like 6, 7 times. Elizabeth, what's good? We will talk for sure. Chris, I didn't. Yeah, you're LGBT McQ and you don't know how to tell your parents. Don't tell them. You know why? Live your truth, but don't tell them. Because that's the reason why I was very depressed as a child because my mom ended up finding out about my sexuality when I was 12 and it was not good. Now it's different because I'm older and I can stand up for myself and I don't need her. I can sustain myself and I'm outside of her and she has grown to she even meet like some people that I dated and like at the end of the day I'm a child so like it's like I've been this way from my she knew that I was this way from I was 12. So it kind of grew on her and like she learned to accept me for who I am. right? But I'm going to tell you this right now. Do not tell your parents that you're that way. You could be open and stuff. Like I would date openly. I wouldn't like not I wouldn't hide my partner or not date openly because that's what I did. I wouldn't like up and tell my parents. Like if they find out, they find out. But don't tell them because it could be very bad for you as a child. Like some parents are not good parents, unfortunately. I would just let them find it out themselves because you don't want them to find it out. Yeah, wait until they ask or something because you don't want to be like me. Trust me. They'll try to force you to go to church. They'll try to make you wear clothing that you're not comfortable in. They will talk down on you, treat you bad, try to force you to talk to the other sex. Like, trust me, don't do it. It literally was the reason why I was depressed, like my whole childhood. That's why I say certain things that I don't talk about. Imagine you find out your 12-year old is freaking gay. Like, I mean, like TikTok entertainment purposes only. So it was a lot. But don't. Yes, wear your bikinis, but don't tell them. Don't tell them. Trust me. Wait till you on your own, so that when you on your own or when you older, you could stick up for yourself. You know what I mean? Like when you a child, people feel like you don't know anything. Like literally, I had one of my cousins running on, but oh, why my mommy let me be like that? And I was 14. Like what the hell, my mommy? You nobody could tell me who to be. Like what the hell? People just say anything. So be you. Dress how you want to dress. Do whatever you want to do. But don't openly and invite nobody into your business till you get older here. Cause what? The hell you don't want to deal with that puppy. Don't tell them even if they ask. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily say that because you do have parents that are open and accepting of their children. Because I feel like a parent that asks may be one of those parents. Like if they ask you, I feel like I feel like it'll be a good idea. I feel like it would be a good idea. But if they don't ask you, nah, I don't really know what to say. Yeah, it depends. Like if I was asked, then I would have said something. I ain't gonna lie. If I would, Miss True Beauty, thank you for the heart puffs. If I was asked, I would have said something. If I wasn't asked, bro, let me tell y'all what happened. Someone screenshot a post that I post on Facebook. It was like a meme. Y'all know how they used to have them pictures and then you figure out what to say. Well, the meme said, I will lick your, and then it had a cat and tell you, yeah, scream. So yeah, TikTok entertainment purposes only. Someone screenshot that and sent it to my mom. Like I said, I was 12. I was 12, bro. Like I wasn't thinking nobody was about to go on my page and screenshot that and go send my mommy that. Oh, and the person who sent it to her, first of all, ain't they ain't even business sending her nothing. It was literally one of her. Hold up, I lie. I can't even remember who sent her it. That's crazy. Benicio, what's good? What's good, Kaya? Yeah, I can't even remember who sent her that, but they dead wrong for that, boy. They dead wrong for that. Prophet, what's good? I ain't even see you trying to get up here. Kaya, thank you for the heart me. Which topic? Yeah. Mm. Mm-hmm. Sam. Sam. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I tell friends, cousins, brothers who in lifestyle. Understand?
Yeah.
But on a real note, that you ever know when to tell your parents? If they ask you a question, you ever know when to say yes or no. Um, Everyone's story is different. Some was raped, some was molested, some were just born how they felt. They feel like they was attracted to the same gender, and that's fine. At the end of the day, you have to know that hey, you love yourself first.
Yep.
It don't matter if you like man or woman, but love yourself first. Who are we to judge anybody?
Facts. And
Cause sin is sin.
and at the end of the day, honestly, like I said, I've been this way. Like people will be amazed, but I'm telling you, like I've been this way. Like I've never not been attracted to women. Have I ever been attracted to both women and men? Yes, but the attractiveness that I had for men when I was younger was more on just a physical attraction side. You see what I'm saying? And realistically speaking, bro, like when I was 12 and my mom found out that I was this way, it was hard for me, but it just made me feel free to be myself now. So, like, I literally was openly dating women. I was going out holding hands, but honestly, it felt weird at first because I thought people was gonna be watching me and stuff like that. And you know how the Bahamas go, like dudes don't care. They'd be walking past you with your girl seeking at you. Right.
Me before. In grade 12, it was my first time going to a gay party. Grade 12. Then when my sister friend with me, then picture me in the club. I said, okay, and let's see how it's club. I said, where you was when you was being molested and raped. Just
Oh,
that. Before I came out of school, I moved out and lived with my boyfriend. Walking downtown, holding hands. And this is my story. I don't know about my story about myself.
right.
But because I know I was raised up in the church home and in the church, I know this wasn't right in a way. For me.
Yeah, for
I
you.
know.
Right.
I know for me, I want to more. For me, I didn't feel the same way towards a nigga how I feel towards a female in a way. My story was from I was in grade two, being touched from grade two.
Uh,
And grade nine, grade 10 from so-called cousin, so-called friends touched
right.
me. So my mind was like messed up.
Right.
Then you hear other people's story who say, okay, they go like that, okay, that's how they feel.
Right.
And people say they live only with their parents,
Right.
with their work parents. I say, fine, I can't judge you because everyone's story different.
Right.
Everyone's story is different. So when I do like I came fully in church in ministry. I say nobody in ministry should judge nobody.
Right.
I think because everyone have a story. Either you was a homemonger, a drinker, or a drug addict, and one story different. Who will be judged?
That's facts. And
Either,
at the end of the
either,
day,
either have a wife or you have a boyfriend. You have both.
right.
I know pops. You have a wife. Some have a boyfriend on the side.
And I believe
Male and
you.
female.
And it's because a lot of people too don't want to live their truth because a lot of people afraid to come out of the closet because of like criticism. You see what I'm saying? And right,
Either you in the world, you are the world off the world.
right.
You make my
And I feel like honestly, I don't have an issue with people that do both, but I have an issue with okay, hear me out now. There's some females that say they do both, but they don't really do both. They just want to dabble in women for what women could offer to them and stuff like that. And and yeah, and on top of that, right? Here's the thing: a lot of women, bro. hold up, because I don't know what's wrong with these people, but like, you all have to be sad. So a lot of women, like, not only do a lot of women feel like they could freely do these things, but I want you to understand that they go have a boyfriend and tell you that it's okay. They would tell you that it's okay because you're a girl. You know, I was in a lot of relationships with people or talking to a lot of females that have dudes that felt like it was okay to talk to me just because I was a girl. Right, right. Oh, no, 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 no. From you hiding at this big age, listen, from you can't introduce me, and I ain't saying I won't get introduced right away. From you can't introduce me in the front of your family, in the front of your parents, whoever as your girlfriend. I'm not dating you. Why? Because that. Oh, oh, oh. Okay. Cause no, but I was just about to say because I feel like that's another issue right there. People be saying they gay and all of this stuff, but they would never do that stuff. And okay, I get it. Some people have like extremely harsh families, but for me, I can't do it. Why? I feel like you're not confident enough in yourself because if you really care about yourself and what you want and how you feel, I feel like you can want to live your truth. You see what I'm saying? You have. I don't want to date somebody that's not confident. You know what I mean? Right. Right. Mm, right. Right. Because if you ain't true to yourself, you can be running your whole life hiding from people and worrying about what people think. Right. Right. It's your life, bro. It don't matter. Bro. Yes. Hmm. Right. Hmm. Hmm. Right. Because it don't matter what path you choose or what you choose to do. Some of us we really just keep going until we find our purpose. Because I mean, I know what my purpose is, but not a lot of people know what their purpose is, and when they find that out, you just gotta let people explore. Because I will be honest with you, 2 years ago, I was still on social media. I was not as active, so a lot of people was like, "Where Davy went?" I was in a different head space. So I left social media alone. Why? Because I didn't feel like people liked me, and I was getting a lot of bad negative energy from it. And I was doing more professional things on a different level to where I feel like I say I in my head like, boy, I can't be a lawyer and be somebody that on social media, but like after rediscovering myself, I realized that a part of me was missing, which was this, and that I could do both, and and I literally took a break from social media because I felt like, yeah, I felt like it was too childish. That's what I thought, but I feel like it was really because I was experiencing different sides of life. What's good, Indy? I would even shout. Trust me. Yes.
Why? What causing depression? What causing the unself love? Like what causing that?
Mm-hmm.
That's the truth.
And for me, honestly, I gotta be honest with you. Like I said, I had very bad depression from I was 12 till I was 18. I literally, like I say, used to be in my room all day, wouldn't eat, and wouldn't bathe for days. Literally, I could be honest with you. I'm still depressed, but I have functional depression. How I would explain my functional depression is I'm on live right now having fun with y'all, but when I get off live, that's what you don't see. You won't see me laying in my bed and my thoughts, or you won't, or I wake up in the yeah,
No one know what we have closed door.
right, right, you right, right. You don't know he might have did something to him, and that might have make him trip out. Yeah, that's facts. It is. It is. And I know like a lot of people probably watch me and they probably think I'm the happiest person alive. Little do you know, I probably like the saddest person alive, like honestly. And this person said, what's my thoughts on therapy? Honestly, the other day I went to therapy, but it was a couples therapy type vibe. And I feel like I mean, I wanted to try it for myself, but the type of person that I am, I feel like I would disclose things to a therapist that would probably land me in one of those places, and I'm not even lying. So I feel like the best thing for me is to not speak to a therapist because, like, the things that I think about, trust me, I can't tell no therapist. Mm-hmm.
We think every different feel.
Right.
So it's we go through the things for me. Like two or three good friends who I can talk to. Who understand what I feel.
Mm-hmm.
Being true, I being true.
I feel like therapy can be good in some ways, and here's the ways that I say why it could be good. The only ways I see therapy being beneficial is the fact that it makes you open up and ask you questions that actually make you question yourself, question your thought process, question how you actually feel. And I feel like those are the benefits of therapy because when I went to therapy, that's kind of what I discovered. Like the therapist asked me, she was like, and how does that make you feel? And I'm like, okay, having conversations like that allow you to open up where she asked me like how that make me feel, it blew me away because guess what, I'm sitting down on the side of a female that I actually never told how I feel. You know why? Because I told, I was like, I said it make me feel good because I never could say anything to her because I feel like she could chew my head off. So I said, actually make me feel good and scared at the same time because I actually able to talk. Uh huh. I mean, yeah, I understand that. I understand that, but I guess coming from a stranger's perspective, it was a little bit different for me. And then, um, what was even crazier is I sat down, allowed this person to talk the whole time, and I was quiet. And guess what? When it was my time to talk, they kept talking, and I told the therapist, I was like, see, I can't say anything. I allow you the opportunity to open up. But you wouldn't even let me get a word out without trying to throw some stuff. Oh, you lying, you lying. Mind you, I ain't lying. I just telling my truth. And so it showed me, bro, like from yes, from someone from you take someone to a therapist, You give them the respect to speak on how they feel, and they can't give you the respect to speak on how you feel, bro. You gotta let that person go because they will never hear you. They might see you, but they will never hear you, bro. Trust me. And that's the worst situation that you could possibly be in, when someone doesn't hear you. Because no matter what you say, they can take it a totally different way. You could say A equals B, and they can be like, no, B equals C. Mm, right. But I feel like it's a respect thing. I feel like it really have to do with respect, because if you can't give someone the respect to speak, you have a problem. Like seriously, I feel like that's on what? Because I a little confused. No, but for real though, yeah, what do you want an opinion on? But I really feel like it's a respect thing, and at the end of the day, like, okay, everybody different, right? You could be how you are, I could be how I am, but guess what? I don't have to deal with it. So if you don't want to change or work on the, if you don't want, yeah, if you don't want to change or work on the things for yourself that could possibly um shape who you could possibly become in terms of a better human being and understanding others, then at the end of the day, that don't have nothing to do with me. I really feel like I have gotten to a point where it's like I was too understanding of people. We can't be too understanding. Oh yeah, but this, okay. Let them be who they are. Come to me when you're a different person, because the version of you that you have to offer to me, I don't want it. Mm-hmm. 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 I mean, everybody different. If listen, if if you right want to deal with someone in which carry attributes in which you don't really agree with, then you could take that headache. But guess what? I don't want that headache. So I'm not going to engage with that person because they have attributes, attitudes, and bad habits or things that I consider bad habits that I don't want in my space or around me or in my energy. Like for me, you will not catch me dating a female that is B. I will never. I will never. I don't care now. If someone else cool with that, that's fine. But that's just something that I can't do. Right, exactly, and that's basically a point. That's the point that I'm making. By if you have things about yourself that I don't like, I'm not gonna friggin' lose out for you. Oh no, I already know. No, like I drink, but certain activities you already know ain't making too much sense. Right? Mm-hmm. That's facts, and honestly, come on. Tinker, you said what I would consider an unfair person. You really have to put that into perspective because I can't really just sit down and say like what an unfair person is. And Ashley, yeah, I feel like unfortunately too for me, like okay, being a female, but also being in kind of certain male like situations because I date females and I'm the more masculine apparent female. I have I have been able to understand men more because I've dated females. I'm going to be honest with you. Most I have a lot of male friends, and I feel like if I was dating males, I probably wouldn't have been able to understand them as well as I do now. But it's only because females have put me in a lot of situations that they put males in to the point where it's like I could relate so much to the things that my friends that are guys that be talking about, be saying about women. And yes, I'm a woman, but guess what? I don't do those things. And maybe it's because I'm not really in a feminine era. You see what I'm saying? But I really relate to a lot of things. And I feel like a lot of females don't really know how they act or who they are. And that's just my opinion. I mean, yeah. I don't, I, yeah, and the reason I say that is because I'm a female, and I feel like when I was in my feminine era, it's like a lot of things I used to do that females do to me now that make me feel like, oh my God, why was I even doing that? Or why was I even thinking like that? Like, literally, like just being petty and like having an attitude for no reason. And when I think about those stuff, even though I was mad young, it's like, why the hell was I even acting like that? I feel like being in a feminine era puts you in a different headspace. It makes you a different person when you're feminine. I'm not even gonna lie. It's like a switch that you turn off and on. It's hard to explain, but I'm being for real. Was it hard to leave that relationship? Um, it was very hard. I mean, I got engaged to that person. I was literally freaking ready to go and give myself to another person, basically. And so, yes, it hurt, but I feel like I should have left. When I left the first time, I should have stayed gone because my feelings wasn't in it as much as it was over time because I initially left in September, but I let it drag me all the way till May. But had I had left it alone in September, I would have been better off mentally. You see what I'm saying? So, yeah, it hurt. It hurt a lot. I literally spent the past 6 months healing and extreme depression, crying, all types of stuff, bro. And I am grateful to be out of that frame of mind. I still healing. Like literally, this girl just texted me like a week ago talking about calling me a bitch, telling me stop lying on her name. Nobody lying on her name. She just mad that the world know that she's a bum. TikTok entertainment purposes only. What's good, Sonny? Boy, listen to me. She had me, and she will never have me again because she is literally nothing near what a woman that I should be with is like. Okay? Yes, and there's a lot of things I couldn't see because she is a liar. Okay? So it's a lot of things I couldn't see because I was actually lied to about a lot of things, unfortunately. Uh huh. Listen to me. I would tell a person they then should have freaking leave. Because if you still with a person for that long, listen to me. One thing about me, people used to always tell me, oh, I always got somebody else. Yeah, cause guess what, honey, I ain't gonna stay with nobody. True, no. I telling you right now, 6, 7 years. No, baby, you been supposed to leave. You been supposed to walk out there and run. I feel like I give people a lot of chances, right? But I feel like it really, when you keep like pushing and pushing and breaking and breaking and breaking me, then at a point I really just get tired. But I would say that between a 7 month to that year period, like this probably the longest I ever messed with somebody consistently. I ain't gonna lie, and it was a year. And it was off and on at the end. But at that 7 month mark, boy, cooked. No, I ain't talking about lying, you know. I ain't talking about lying. From you lie, it depends. It depends on what they lying about. If they lying about other people, oh no, baby. Listen to me. From okay, yeah, that too, but don't let it involve someone else. Cause baby, I can tell you right now. I can tell you right now. I will. Mm, mm, right. So this person say, so what if the person just want to be petty and they bipolar? Then they just need to go check themselves into a hospital or go talk to someone. They could go talk to somebody who willing to deal with that. Cause guess what? I'm not. I'm not. You see what I'm saying? That's the difference. Like if you petty and bipolar, cool. If you like, bro, listen to me. If you want to continue in habits that ain't good for you and you don't want to grow as a person, and that's on you. Bipolar, being bipolar, saying you bipolar and actually being bipolar is two different things, because you have bipolar is actually a friggin' diagnosed why. If you was actually diagnosed with it and someone willing to put up with it, then fine. But if you just saying you bipolar, you intentionally being petty and stink, I don't want to deal with you. No, well, you could use that as an excuse and you could excuse your way of my face. Bipolar, no. People have reasons as to why they act the way that they do. Ain't none of us in this world. Listen to me. I want you to believe that people be knowing exactly what they doing, bro. Don't ever sit down and think another human being does not know what they're doing, because I promise you they do. People know exactly what they're doing, bro. I promise you. Like sit like, bro, and I'm talking to people. I know what I'm doing. I'm very aware of my surroundings, all of that stuff. From you ain't in no mental hospital right now. You know exactly what you're doing. You in your right mind. Yeah. And honestly, bro, listen. From I start talking to somebody and they self-diagnosing, I gotta cut them off, because you got plenty people like that, bro. You, mm-hmm. And they play crazy so that they could go to silence instead of going to prison. Yes, yes, they claim insanity. Yes, they claim insanity. Yes, yes, they do. And guess what? It's very easy to do that in the Bahamas, but I can tell you one thing. You cannot. That is not something that you can easily do in the States, bro. They literally is laugh at people. They is laugh at people that pretend to do them stuff here, bro. You literally be hollering, laughing at them. Real talk. Real talk. Right. And it is, but I don't like people that is actually pretend like they have some things going on just so that they could use people and get over on people. Right. It, yes. Like at the end of the day, boy, I feel like everybody got their own things that they fighting in life, right? But man, the least y'all could do is be good people. Don't take advantage of nobody because that can come back to bite you. I like I said, I've been manipulated. I feel used. I feel all of that. But guess what? I thank God because if it wasn't for that situation, I would have still. If it wasn't for Him shining light on the situation, I would have still been in the situation. You see what I'm saying? So yes, yes, it had to happen. Cause listen, I feel like I learned the biggest lesson of my life, so that when I really ready for the person that I want to marry, I don't make the same mistakes and I choose the right person. And yes, I might talk a lot of foolishness, but realistically speaking, I know I'm not ready for a serious relationship. I'm still healing. I don't think that I want to give myself to anybody because this the I did. Hey, bad. No for real though. But this prime time for me to pour into myself, like I ain't gonna lie, but like, hold on, let me see who's watching this live real quick. Hold up. Okay. So yeah, so I ain't gonna lie, like I kinda do talk to somebody, right? And I feel like I would like to get to know someone for a very long time. Like it have to be a long time because like listen, yeah, you gotta leave because you ain't gonna never get no satisfaction. I telling you, like I was with somebody that even though they didn't have anything, I was willing to give it all to them. I was being everything for them, and still they was unhappy every day, and their energy started to drain on me. And I told them from the beginning, I was like, listen, if there's something that you do all the time, I just want you to let you know that this type of thing is actually like push me away because I can't allow someone energy to poison me because I'm not that type of person. Like I might go through my times in my head, but like I'm not that person who like don't know when to giggle, bro, or don't know when to enjoy something. Like you'll be out on a date. Like this girl on the flight with me going out the country for the first time and mad. Where do you do that at, boo? Boy, that gal don't know what the hell she be mad about. Like real talk, bro. And honestly, bro, like people like that, boy, honestly, like they got demons that they fighting with and they self and ain't nothing you could do about it. TikTok entertainment purposes only. There's nothing you could do to help those people but leave them alone and find you a real person, a real mature woman, man that will help you build a life and y'all be happy and jolly. Yeah, every time y'all part ways, you would end up back together because that's how the devil is worked by. The minute that you start working on yourself and you let people go, he will just try to come back to get those people around you. But and that's how it was for me too. You have to just let go, bro, because that can destroy you. Yes. Yeah, because you gonna keep doing what I did. You gonna keep doing what I did, and like I said, that girl text me up the last week, and guess what? I didn't respond. There's nothing for me to say to you. You literally you don't possess the qualities of a woman that should be with me. No, cause guess what? Listen. The last time I find out the gal was messing with someone else and using them in the way that she was using me too. So now we're like, okay, from you mess with someone else, I would never talk to you again. Right? You go enjoy. Listen, and at the end of the day, honestly, I love the fact that I single. Like I could go outside, see a girl, I could flirt, and I don't feel guilty. Like I could just listen. I'm content with life right now. I don't want to be in a relationship. Like I said, I do talk to somebody, but like we already kind of like established, like you know what I mean, like what it is, and like I healing right now. I'm really ready for nothing. But guess what? If I talk to that person long enough, I'd say a year plus, and I really digging them, then I don't mind. But like right now, I keep in my 20s for my peace, my enjoyment, my freaking foundation. Oh, you can learn, boy. Yes. And if you don't, you will learn. If you don't, you will learn the hard way at that, because you gotta understand. You gotta understand why people saying this. We're not just saying these are years for you to build and stuff like that because we just saying it. No, we saying it because you about to be old. You about to be older. Your body about to get tired. Yeah, you don't want to be 40 catching up. Not say, hey, listen. Right, like you don't want be you don't want to be catching up when you old on life, boy. Make sure you lock down some stuff for yourself. Like you don't have to be married. Yeah, you don't have to be married or have kids, but once you locking in your assets, investments, your friggin' degrees, and you getting your money up and you traveling, do all of that, bro. Because guess what, bro? Timeless things. Like at the end of the day, you could be here right now saying, "Man, I want to go to school for something, anything, right?" And what she say? Yeah. See, like you too old to be playing those type of games. You have to understand that. And I ain't even trying to like disrespect you or nothing, but I just being real. If somebody playing them type of games with you at that age, you literally talking to a child. You're not talking to someone that's grown. That person is green. That's a green mindset to have. I got more sense than them at my age. So that should tell you something. What's good, the it girly? You don't miss me because you won't text me back. Right. You knew that was coming. Okay, I hope you know. Hey, and guess what? Never be afraid to step away from any situation. I don't care. Like, listen, the person that I marry, we can stay married. You know why? That's how crazy I can be when it comes to my selection process in my next relationship. You gotta talk to me for a minimum of a year before I decide that I want to take it to the next level. And if you're not willing to wait, then that's on you. But I just let you know what my requirements is. I don't care. See what I'm saying? No, for real. Like, listen, y'all have to protect y'all heart, boy, because if y'all don't, y'all gonna end up in some bad situations. Cause you know when you get little feelings for people now, you wanna open them up to your life, to your business. You wanna spend your money on them, and yeah. Listen, no, bro, no, 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 no. Oh my God, girl, you tweak. You tweak. What the hell? Oh my god, the it girly. I'm reading your messages. Tweak. I would definitely do that though. I would definitely do that. Trust me. See, that's different. I could definitely do that. See, hmm, come now. Like, You playing? Why you don't come? Hey, what the hell, bro? I ain't gonna lie, that threw me off guard, bro. You really trying to isolate yourself? Isolation would lead to elevation. Trust me. I'm a very people want to know why I so wise. I've been this way because I always was by my lonely, and I learned really to not be friends with people because I ran across some of the worst people that you could be friends with. I done had people taking advantage of me and all that stuff, and that's what really built me. That's why I say nature versus nurture. You become who you are because of your experiences and because of the environment and how you was reared. But you really become a beast when you go through certain things in life, and you be like, I never want to experience that again, because guess what? You don't have to. You talking to somebody that don't respect you. You don't have to go through that. You could literally, bro, you could literally get up right friggin' now. Turn your phone on and say and put an end to that and say you done and never talk to that person again. You are dealing with everything that you are by choice with that person. With that person. With that person. And huh?
I should be gone. Anyways, so whoever was over me, you know, chilling, I would have been there. So you have to know when to just heal. I said heal and then close the door.
Oh yeah, yeah. For sure. I feel like a lot of people don't heal. Right. I feel like a lot of people don't heal. That's the problem. A lot of people just jump from relationship to relationship, and they are the same people in a relationship. So you know what happens? The same thing that happened in the last one eventually happens in the new one, because you're not taking time to yourself. Yes, they dating the same people. Yes, they date the same person. You know why? They didn't heal, and which requires you to understand the lesson that you learned, so that you don't find the same person again, or you don't put up with the same stuff again. They don't heal, so they don't get to that point where they get to experience that. And that's the problem. When you heal, you think about the stuff they did to you, and then you make sure that when you scouting, you courting, you make sure that you stay aware of the things that that person is doing, bro. That's why people fail in relationships. A lot of people fail. Hmm. You in another relationship. Listen, I got an ex. She don't know how to be by herself. And it's sad because this person, she was my first love and I was hers. And she is, honestly, bro, over the past, I would say, freaking 10 years, we done been together like 5 times or whatever, right? And uh the issue that I have is that she is act funny with me for no reason. Like, she'd act like I did something so terrible to her, when in reality I didn't really do nothing to her. And she don't know how to be single. So anytime you catch her, she in a relationship, she's jumped from person to person to person. And it's because she don't love herself. She didn't really experience love. And if you don't know how to love yourself, you can go looking for love in the wrong places. And if you don't have an outlet, meaning you don't have a parent that love you, that makes it even worse, because that's her situation. She didn't really have that at home. Hmm. But she didn't have any. Well, she have them, but it's a sticky situation. She wasn't reared with them, and so she doesn't have a relationship with them and all type. Yeah, right. But she don't. Yes. And Honestly, bro, if you even tell her that she's the type of person she feel like she know it all and she's this and that, so she will not listen. But she really she need therapy. And honestly, I could be real with you. That's the only ex that I would say I love and I will always love because she was my best friend. She was my first love. And like I say, we've dated 5 times over the course of 10 years. I know her from I was 12 years old, and the last time we dated, she was my last ex in the Bahamas. And I will always speak highly of her no matter what she have to say about me. She say she don't swing that way no more, but I mean, hey, good for her. What's good, Kaylee? How you doing? What's up? What's up, gorgeous? How you doing? Uh huh. No, she do. She just the type of person, like I say, she don't know how to love herself. A person that doesn't love themselves cannot love you. They don't know how to love you because they don't even know how to be with themselves. So it's like they don't even know what they want for real. And that's a scary situation to be in. So I wouldn't want to put myself in that predicament. From you lay out on the table certain ways that you feel, I automatically remove myself from the situation because honey, no, 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 no. Everyone got that one, even if they buy. Got who? Me? Who they got, even if they buy? Oh, oh, oh. But see, it's I feel like me and her just is really different. Like I've never been with somebody like you could imagine messing with someone for over 10 years from you was 12, y'all was best friends, and then y'all turn lovers and stuff like that. It's kind of like a special relationship that I share with her to the point where every person that knows me knows her because she's been with me in different points of my life. Yeah, it's crazy though, cause she acts like she acts like she don't like me, like when we're not on good terms, she really like acts very stink towards me. Bees, thank you for the rose. She acts very stink towards me, and like when I get back with her, you know what she tells me? She tells me everything I was doing. She tells me she was stalking me, she was watching me, she tells me everything she was doing. You go ask her that while y'all ain't on good terms. Oh, not me. I know she just watch me, bro, because every time we break up, she tell me, like literally, and this has happened 4 times when she told me. Right.
This back and forth thing.
Right. Like what you telling me for? That's your business. Like I feel like it's great to get to know new people. Don't ever let nobody out here tell you all that you can't date multiple people at the same time because you're not locked in with anybody and you have to evaluate every single person that you talk to until you decide which one of them people you want to take to the next level. And I don't care if you date other people as well, but I just feel like to get in a relationship. That's what I mean. I'm saying like date until you ready for a relationship. Date around like what? No, for me they not the same thing. Cause when I say dating, I mean like dating, like actually like getting to know someone, going on dates with them. I don't mean like actually in a relationship. I just mean like you you date people, like you actually take people on dates and like you get to know people and you have conversations with people. But I don't mean like a full blown relationship. Yeah, and I oh no no No, and it's not the same because you have to understand that until I say that or we agree to a relationship or we agree to be exclusive, we're not exclusive. I'm open to getting to know new people. Markov, what's your question? Because the reality is, until you in a relationship, you can get to know whoever you want. Okay, I'm not yours. Oh, and if you don't want to talk to me because I want to get to know multiple people, then don't talk to me. But I'm not going to give myself up to you fully if I just met you and I'm just getting to know you. Why should I cancel everyone else out and choose you? That makes no sense. And it's not even really like anybody specifically that I'm like dating. It's just like people that I'm like getting to know. Like I might be talking to you and then tomorrow I meet someone else and I be hanging out with them and you know what I mean? Like and that's okay because I don't owe you any loyalty. Like, you know what I mean? Nah, hear me out. Hear me out though. I feel like after a while of talking to somebody, you have to know where you want to go with that person. So for me, I would say if I've been talking to you, because honestly, bro, like I said, I'm really like on a different level of protecting my peace right now. I cannot decide if I want a relationship with you within 3 months. I cannot. I just cannot. I need 6 months to a year to talk to you before I decide if I need to just cut you off, continue talking to you, open myself up to other people. Yeah, but don't take that risk either. You might know, but don't do it. Why? Okay, okay. Story time. When you finish story time, cause boy, listen, bro. I was talking to this girl I met online. She became very obsessive, and this happened recently. She became very obsessive to the point where like she was like, "Oh, I'm gonna send you my location." Mind you, I only been talking to her for a day now. I'm gonna send you my location. So if you wake up with my location, don't be this and that. Then she was good, Aiden. Then she texted me. She texted me like crazy. I ain't responding, but I busy. I working. So now she kind of like bothering me for a response. Like I literally working. You blowing down my phone. You sending me your location. You like getting mad when you ask me certain questions and stuff like that. And I'm like, meet you a day ago. I met you a day ago. Why are you saying all these things to me like literally like we married or something? Like, girl, chill out. Then she gonna say, oh, sorry, she have this and this going on. And then honestly, I ain't even gonna say what the girl tell me. I ain't even gonna say what the girl tell me. But just know that I feel like being obsessive too fast and all of that crazy stuff, man. Like, y'all gotta understand, bro. Like, you don't want me. You only want what you see. You think that I look good, but you don't want me. You don't know me to want me. Because if you were to get to know me, yes, if you were to get to know me, you probably wouldn't even be attracted to me. Why? Because looking at me and being attracted to me physically and knowing who I am is a totally different person. You probably look at me and you think, oh yeah, she gonna break my heart. And I know some gals attracted to people that be doing things like that, whatever. But I want someone that falls for me because of who I am. And I honestly, it's really easy to tell because the person that be having conversations with right now, I could tell that it has way more to do with my personality than it has to do with my looks, because we barely even like discuss looks. Like, yes, we acknowledge that both of us look good, but we're not, she's not overly obsessing about my looks. Females that overly, yes, females that overly obsess about my looks, I already know it's not gonna go great, because guess what? We're not even gonna be able to hold a good conversation. You know why? She thinks that I look good. She doesn't know what I'm actually like. So when we have a conversation, I might not be anything like what she expected in a conversation. You see what I'm saying? Alexis, thank you for the roses. Yes. Yes, all of that stuff. Yes. And they will pour into you. They will pour into you. Like literally I could ask this girl, like I could be like, my head hurting. She'd be like, you need to start getting up early, you need to drink water, you need to do this, you need to do that. But I go tell someone else my head hurting. Oh, I hope you feel better. Right. And it's like you know the difference. You will know the difference though, because a female that really wants to mess with you, you gotta understand. Like I say, there's a difference between a female being attracted to you physically and for who you are. And I don't want anybody that wants me just because of how I look. Make that a bonus, right? Let that be a bonus. Let what I come with and how I look be a bonus to you. Hmm. And honestly, you know what my issue is? Let me be real with you. A lot of women don't look at me in a relationship aspect. A lot of women actually look at me as a toy. And honestly, that's how women look at a lot of light skinned people, or a lot of people that they feel sexy. They don't look at us as people that they get in relationship with. They literally look at you and be like, oh yeah, I need you inside me. TikTok entertainment purposes only. And I'm just saying, they will treat you like a piece of meat, bro. And I mean, do I not like being treated like a piece of meat? Um, I like it. I like it for people that I only want to do that with. But say I really like a girl and they actually just want that from me, it actually like turned me off and put me in a different headspace, because it's like, I thought you was better than that. I thought you actually wanted something serious. I screaming. I screaming. Yes, boy, but trust me, boy, I don't mind. If you only want to do the do, shoot, I ain't looking for no relationship right now. I down for it 1,000%. Bend, bend over. The hell? Do it. Now. Right. I down for it. Shit. I down for it, but I just feel like a lot of gals is look at me in that way, and I don't mind it, but it's like, damn, like how will someone like me find someone serious when people just look at me as a piece of meat, bro? Like you always know, but like, come on, dog. You listen. I'm gonna tell you the trick. I'm gonna tell you the trick. Don't ever tell a girl that you only one hit it, bro. Cause I feel like it's obvious to people when you only one hit it, bro. And and listen, me, if I only one hit it, bro, I probably text you like twice a day. And when I text you, we texting on that type of timing, and we ain't talking about nothing else. So you can't gather nothing else from what I saying. Cause me, I don't entertain people. Like I don't lead people on. Like I'll tell you the truth. Like I'll be grinding you. and I let you know like I ain't looking for nothing serious and yeah. No, no. Well, right now the run I on, I can tell you right now, yeah, but they start tripping after that. Now I ain't gonna lie, but like me, if I don't like you, I don't want you to trip. Now, if I like you, I can intentionally grind you so that you could fall in love with me. So I ain't gonna lie, like when I really like a girl too, I try to fuck them like as soon TikTok entertainment purposes only as soon as possible so that they could fall in love with me. I ain't even gonna lie, like that's just me being real. And honestly, I feel like I make that mistake in my last relationship, and that's why things went the way it did. Cause I went and did something, and you know, I mean like, bro, how can I say it? Like I just feel like at the end of the day, I don't care. If that's my way, that's my way. Is it wrong? Maybe, but I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I can take care of your heart, but I just let you know I gotta get in your soul first. Ah, I ain't even gonna answer that person. This person say they girl pass gas loud, frighten them, they vex shit, they done the relationship. Listen, first of all, bro, I feel like you should stay because one like me, boy, if you want to be with me, just know that I fought a lot. I fought a lot. And if you can't deal with it, then we can live in two separate places. Because while you sleeping, you might wonder what the scent is up under your nose. That's just me. I'm telling you. And being without clothes too. This what screenshot? I know what you talking about. You didn't got it. I ain't playing dumb. I wanted you to say it because I know you've been sending people in my chat on my page. That's good. Your mouth too hard. Yeah, they send me couple pictures of you. They send me couple pictures of you, videos. Couple people text me actually. Couple people text me say that's how he look. Yeah, they snitch on you. Why I know if I coming back on. Why I been on live for like 2.5 hours. That's cause I was tingum. I couldn't go live a couple days, so I was excited. You see. Why shut up, boy? Get your little penis off. You know, TikTok entertainment purposes only. So he's so annoying, boy. I can't stand him, boy. Never. My son, he too dark to be my son. Pharaoh, you too bun up to be my son, boy. She must be really friggin' dark. Boy. But yeah, boy. Y'all know how the thing go. I ain't gonna lie, but talking about certain stuff is so funny because it's like, but I feel like everybody have different opinions based on what they've been through in life, and until you experience certain stuff too, you won't really like understand what the other person's saying as well. Real talk, 'cause we all just humans just figuring out life, boy, and the only thing that teaching us is by experience. Whereas how people think. Mm. I love to talk, trust me, and I love to hear. I love to see how people think too. Facts, facts. She gonna say one of her little things. You see? Whoa! See, you see me. I just gotta check, make sure my other woman them ain't watching. Ice creaming. It's always something to learn, man. It's always and even and that goes with anything. Okay, somebody might go to school, be a doctor. That don't mean that they know everything. They learn new things every day by actually working in the field. All of us learn new things every single day. Trust me, no matter how much of an expert we are, it's always something that you don't know. Because guess what? I bet you, I bet you right now. I asked this question. What's the difference between an attorney and a lawyer? And don't look it up. Don't look it up. Do you think you know the difference? Bro, no, no, I say it because guess what? A lot of people don't know that it's not the same thing. So let me tell you the difference. So listen, it's not. It's not. A attorney is also a lawyer, but not all lawyers are attorneys. Sounds crazy, but here's why. A lawyer is someone that went to law school and did school. An attorney is someone that passed the bar and practices law. So when somebody goes to school and they graduate, they are a lawyer, but they're not an attorney until they sit the bar. So yes, you could call your attorney a lawyer because your attorney is a lawyer, but you cannot call a lawyer an attorney until that person does the bar.
So David, you said the bar yet?
No, but yes, it's a difference. It's a difference, and it's so funny. It's hilarious because a lot of people actually don't know that it's not the same thing. And I feel like obviously I wouldn't know either if I wasn't in the field, but it's actually hilarious. It's really hilarious because you learn things every day. See, I just told y'all something new. You see what I'm saying? Like you sitting there, everybody thinking, what do you mean a lawyer and an attorney and the same thing? Everybody like, what the hell you talking about, girl? Right. No. Not knowing it's literally not the same thing. You know? It's used interchangeably, but it's not the same. Huh? So I'm being evaluated right now with the Ohio State Bar. They have to evaluate my credentials. Yeah, because I have foreign education mixed with U.S. education, my situation is different. So I'm trying to go the LLM route to the bar instead of the JD route to the bar. So what that means is I have to spend $300 for a West evaluation. You need you need a lawyer or attorney. You need both. Yes, I did. I can say here's this last will and testament goes to. Me. Uh, oh hell yeah. Hell yeah, the taxes over here. Who the hell? The taxes here? What the hell? Who the hell about to pay any taxes? You gotta be. Listen, I'm be real with you, my eye. Of course. Trust me, I definitely intend on going back home and getting the and getting called to the Bahamas bar as well. I wish it was COVID though, because during COVID, Eugene DePuch had the programs online, but that would have been fire, because they don't and a nursing council probably would have been online too. Oh no, this freaking shit is 6 months. You have to do a 6 months conversion course. Eugene DePuch. That's why I saying. That's why I ain't gonna do it till like I probably do it like before I ready to move back home, but not now. Like a long time from now. But I'll definitely do it so that I could make money from both places. Like when I do the bar, I want to do a multi-state bar, but I'd have to go to JD route instead of LLM route. But I can figure all of that out. But I want to do that so that I could practice multiple places with good unga bunga. $11. Boy, who making $11, boy? Who making $11? For real? Doing what? Oh, PCA. It was a PCA? Mm-hmm. Actually, bro, like when you hear about it, it's crazy. Like even though the US have taxes, bro, you still leave with way more money. That's crazy. Well, the only difference is though, I can tell you right now, them bills over here way higher than the Bahamas. Listen, hey, listen, I ain't gonna lie. That's why I thank God that I able to like live the life that I could, cause like I earn it, cause people like to watch people, but they ain't know what people been through. I earn it, but I also grateful because mhm, right, uh huh, no boy, right, right. Trust me, what boy, I earned this shit. So at the end of the day, I can forever be grateful because boy, when you come from a position where you able to do things that you couldn't do before, but you gotta always be grateful because just how you get it is how you could lose it. And people don't understand that. So mm-mm. And it is be the same ones like, bro. One thing about me, nobody could come around me with no little things flashing, bro. Like literally, like you can't come around me talking about, oh yeah, yeah, I got these expensive friggin' shoes, boy. I got this. Like, bro, if the only thing you have to show is material things and you don't got no asset from you from you don't got I telling you, boy, from you ain't got no friggin' assets. I ain't even gonna argue with you because you already doing the dumbest thing ever. You don't know how to spend your money. You don't know how to make your money make you money. Instead, you can be one of them people that can have a story about how they had money. That's what you can become. You you can become a freaking statistics. You 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 can become a statistic with that friggin' mindset. See what I saying? You literally like I don't understand like how people is think these days, but like I say, they can just be one of them people that have a story. They can be. I mean, don't get me wrong. I buy nice things. I do, but at the end of the day, I feel like a lot of people don't know what to do with their money. They end up having nothing. Yeah, if you yeah, cause you can't afford it. Like, bro, you could. I don't want to see what you wearing, bro. Let me see what you got. You feel me? Like, honestly, I dress nice and I wouldn't even sit there and lie. I do buy expensive stuff. But at the end of the day, bro, I know my limit. I literally friggin' I would take my money, I would go on a trip out the country, and I love teas, right? I love like plain teas. I'd buy me a expensive pants, right? I'd friggin' go to the store and buy me a bunch of teas because I just like regular plain white and black teas. And I'd wear expensive pants, and guess what? I'd be on vacation in my fucking teas. And who gonna say something to me? TikTok entertainment purposes only, cause yeah. And guess what? I'll never I when people stay in my comments and stay on my live saying stuff, but at the end of the day, I ain't gonna run on with nobody because at the end of the day, boy, I know for a fact that half of them cannot even show the things that I can show. What I but no, but like it's literally nothing that you don't. You don't like I'm not gonna argue with you and me you be going back and forth because you want to show me how you got shoes that cost $500. No, nigga, let's go asset for asset. TikTok entertainment purposes only. Let's go on some big boy stuff. Cause I'll really sit you down. Yeah. No, 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 no. Right. You worry about what you can't see. Worry about what you can't see. Right. Worry about what you can't see. Right. Listen. Listen, I don't care what nobody say. Somebody came on my live the other day and said one of the craziest things that I ever heard in my entire life. Someone came on my live and said only they say something about say I broke because I live in an apartment. And I said to them, I said I own a duplex. I live in an apartment in the States. And guess what? I guarantee you my rent is more than your parents' mortgage. And to think that somebody live in an apartment is broke is crazy. And mind you, like I don't care to own anything here because I own stuff in the Bahamas. You see what I saying? I got my I got my own property and my own fucking duplex where I from. I don't want to own anything here. But guess what? I could tell you, you don't. And at the end of the day, I know for a fact that my friggin' apartment costs more than any, and y'all got more. I don't got no friggin' mortgage. I own whatever I have. You see what I saying? I own that shit. I don't owe a soul a dollar for nothing that I have, bro. And guess what? Meanwhile, you Twitter fingers, your parents them still paying off their expensive ass mortgage, right? And they mortgage literally cheaper than my apartment. The hell, I don't even got keys to my apartment. My keys on my phone. And like sometimes I feel like I shouldn't even have to like say nothing to people, but people literally is just say certain things that literally make no sense. Like, do you know how much it costs to live in a friggin' apartment in the States? A luxury apartment? Boy, yeah, exactly. Boy, if listen, these people don't know. Y'all think the rent in the Bahamas high? Y'all think the rent in the Bahamas high? Y'all wouldn't last in the States because, listen, mm, right, right. Listen, right. No, for real, you do. And like I said, like, bro, listen to me. Like, my, I would never, I don't care. Like, I live in the States, bro. I would never buy a house here because I already have my own land and property that I own. I owe nothing for it. I would not put myself in a predicament where I go and voluntarily sign myself up to owe something, because the reality is, even though you build an equity in properties in the US, bro, you also have to understand that you have to keep up with your property and you have to pay property taxes. And baby, I don't like paying income tax, judge, or property tax. Yes, boy, and I ain't gonna lie. My car insurance, boy, I did get in an accident when I had Geico, and they tried to send my insurance to the roof. I was only paying like $200 a month when I first get the Geico insurance. After that accident, boy, they tried send my wife up $800 a month. I switched to a different insurance company now. I only paying like 172 a month for my car. But boy, I was, yeah, yeah. I got help. I ain't gonna lie. That's thank God for my job. Like, I can say for sure, like being in the field that I in, I get a lot of good insurance. I got great insurance. I got dental, health, and health. Yeah, yeah. So trust me, friggin', you definitely gonna need that health insurance, cause boy, this ain't a Bahamas where you can go to PMH for free. Mother's sick, boy. They put they put one band-aid on my head. One band-aid. One band-aid on my, boy. Boy, but thank God it's free. Cause boy, I I literally hospital bill when I first did move here. I didn't have insurance when I did get in the accident. I had insurance, but then it did end, and I get in an accident, and I gone to the hospital to make sure I didn't need stitches because I hit my head and bust my lip and my head open by my temple, and I wanted to go try get like an X-ray or whatever, right? Mother sick, boy. The doctor cleaned me up. He say, let me tell you something. He say, if something was to happen to you, he say you would have been then. That's what he say to me. And he literally cleaned up the cut and put a band-aid on it. Hospital bill, $1,200 for a friggin' band-aid, boy. That's all I get, a band-aid. Real talk. Over here, I ain't gonna lie. That's why I'm glad I got insurance, cause boy, I ain't gonna lie. And I had a different insurance the other day. Cause when you a certain age, you could be under your parents' insurance too. So that's a good thing. But dog, I feel like certain things that we have home, I wish was free here, like education and healthcare. No man, no man, no. No, man, I don't think so because we have hospitals that you could pay for. You could go to doctors. But I saying you could go to doctors hospital, but like at least let their but guess what? At least there's a free option. That's why a lot of Americans are in debt because there's no option for people that don't have the money, that ain't able to afford health care. There's no option for free health care. So you think so? I think so. I can't agree because but thank God that that option is available. You see what I saying? Like I would rather that option. I would rather that option be available to people than not be available to people because it's unfair that a person that literally a homeless person right now cannot go to the hospital over here for free. How the hell they can pay the hospital back? Oh, they can put it on their credit. You think that person care? They already on the side of the road. So it's like, I get it. Like if you could afford it, yes, then go somewhere where you feel like you can get better health care and stuff like doctor's hospital or something. But thank God that the Bahamas and other countries around the world actually have free health care, like Spain, free education, all of these stuff. But the U.S. They would not do that because the US is structured to honestly keep people in debt because they don't even have free education, and that's what really crazy to me because the Bahamas not only offering free education right now, but the Bahamas is pay for certain Bahamians to go to school in other countries, bro. And I feel like that's what government should be doing, not holding people back, giving these people all these student loans, and then they graduate to just pay it off. Uh huh. Uh huh. Yeah. Yeah. Boy, and you know what's sad? It shouldn't have to be someone's job to do that. Like I feel like it's so crazy. Like education and healthcare should not be things that people friggin' paying for. Like I say, UB, you could basically go to UB and get a full ride right now. And guess what? I could be real with you. Okay, the only thing that I feel like should be charged for is graduate programs due to the level of education and the tools and materials that and the amount of money that they have to pay lecturers. Like I could see them charging for graduate programs, right? But my God, I don't see why they should be charging people just to get ahead. You get ahead and then they get behind because then they have like I literally be on uh-huh. Ah. Why your Wi-Fi tweaking? I can't hear you. Yeah.
Some government places we work, then when you go to school, then go government offices. You first of all have to get approval from your supervisors and stuff. Then you apply for school. A lot of people or like see young people go ahead of them.
Of course not.
Achieve much.
Of course not.
And
One of my
so it's
friends
like
is
what
go
can
to
you do?
one of my friends is go to UB. So and he had the he like a lot of jobs in the Bahamas. I feel like ain't really flexible for with schedules for children that go to college. So it's either you be a broke college student or you take your stipend um from the government and stuff like that.
Some work either work from morning, afternoon, like
But
doing
I mean
job
like a
main stuff.
child that fresh out of high school going to college though. That's what I really talking about. Like I talking about children that fresh out of high school going to UB that getting in jobs like most jobs in the Bahamas ain't was obviously full-time, but like a lot of jobs can require you full-time. That's where the problem can come in. You see? So
But even now, even now, the school back home, they have option now. I think where you can do online. Sometimes you also
not at UB. That was only during COVID. Not 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 UB during COVID, but they did have some stuff before COVID that was online, but for the majority, everything in person. It was during COVID was sweet, cause UB was online, and I ain't gonna lie, I had a blast. I had a blast because I was going to UB during COVID, but but I feel like UB definitely should do what they did during COVID though, because that was actually fantastic. Yes, yes, they do. And I'm just going to be a residency. Same with law schools. Same with law schools. Honestly, the way that UB set up and the way they use Moodle is actually perfect. They just stop it because we in during COVID no more. But the way that UB utilize Moodle is actually they have a great setup for it. To be honest, they just choosing not to utilize it. But I feel like it would be. You know what they should do though? I feel like they don't have enough lecturers to pay to do it. That's what I feel like. Like it's gonna cost them to have to hire more teachers, and they. Mhm. But I feel like here's what the issue can come with. The issue can come with the spaces that are available for people to do it. But guess what? Who cares? If you really want it, you better be the first one to apply. But I feel like they would probably want to set up a system in which they make the online classes be like approve certain people to pick them up online, like people that have certain types of jobs, or like, you know what I mean, like people who really have certain schedules that can't work, because people got kids too, children, I mean, so yeah. I tried to do Walden, but the program, I know a lot of people do nursing there, and I heard that the nursing is good, but for me it was different, because like I need you to actually teach me. So their program for me was different. It was just like they give you a big book to read and then you answer no. Nah. But Walden, my Walden, I heard is actually good for nursing. That's what I will say. What you have your bachelor's in? Okay, what you doing the bachelor's in? I know I know Walden have a bridge program. Yeah, yeah, cause you don't need you could do that in the you could work as a RN with associates in the Bahamas too, cause you be just you you be just start doing bachelors, so they can't do that, cause nurses that have been nurses for a long time only have associates. Yeah, yeah. I said that because when my mommy do nursing in the Bahamas, they only had associates back then. So now they have bachelors. And I think they starting up the master's program soon. Yeah, which is good. So I would if it's free, because UB is basically free. So baby, if it's free, you could give it to me right mother friggin' now. I'm sorry. The hell? I know someone who doing their masters with Walden, but like if you be got it for free and I in the Bahamas, you better believe that I will be right there doing my free masters. Like what? I mean, I mean that's fine, but you ain't losing nothing by doing it. That's the reality. You're not losing anything at all. Nothing. And I loved UB. A lot of people talk bad about UB. I had a great time. Like I would tell anybody to go there because I really liked UB. Mm. So where do you go now? Mm. So so you didn't do your ADN. You didn't do your ADN. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the ADN. I think I was on live earlier talking about how I was in this accelerated program for people that had degrees, where you could go and do the nursing thing for 16 months. That was that program. But boy, a bun me a bun. Never, never. You have to love it, boy. You have to love it. Yes. Like my mommy, she definitely born to be a nurse. But the field that I am, I've been in this field for about 3 years and 8 months I've been doing what I do. I know I know it's for me. You know what I mean? Like I feel like you just know. I am a very scornful person. And when I used to go to my practicals, because we used to have in person wives too, where we used to go to nursing homes and stuff. Oh my God, I used to be like, geez, bro. I mean, my old lady is a nurse too, but dog. Yeah. Child, not me. I like to help people in another way. No way. Boy, when I used to work the Dairy Queen, I used to mop till my bungie hurt, boy. What? Boy, my bungie, I used to go home every day telling my mommy boy, Dairy Queen is the worst job you could work in the Bahamas, bro. You will be cash. Hold on, first of all, you can start the day off. You can be the one to set up the ice cream machine. When you done set that up, you gotta go cut up the lettuce and all of that stuff. Then you gotta get the drawer ready. Cause guess what? You cashing and you making the stuff the same time. And when you get off, baby, be ready to wash dishes and throw the trash out or mop the floor and clean the bathroom, toilets and all type stuff. And it's like, hello, am I an octopus? Boy, listen to me. The Bahamas don't pay enough money. That's what I would say. If the prices matched the wage, then that would be a difference. Cause when I travel to other countries, like I done been to a lot of Spanish countries, like the one I would say that was the cheapest had to been Dominican Republic and Panama. And I can tell you all right now, yeah, Dominican Republic and Panama, y'all, they cheap like everything cheap, even though you ain't getting paid and a lot of money. Cuba, yeah, Cuba the same way. I ain't been Cuba yet though, but like the Bahamas expensive and the wages low. Come on now. At least when I go to DR and different countries like that, like Mexico cheap too, but I ain't gonna lie, I think I spend the least money between DR and Panama. I spend the least money traveling on Ubers and stuff like that. Ubers was cheap, bro. Like I talking about you could go drive for like 30 minutes for like $2. Hey, and I was just in Panama a month ago, bro. Like I wanna go to Cuba. One of my boys always going there. The only reason why I haven't went there is because I usually go places where they have Uber because I don't like to go places where I gotta like taxi and stuff like by myself. I wouldn't go somewhere where I got a taxi and stuff. Like I wouldn't travel alone, but I'm a solo traveler. I never travel with people, always by myself. So I try to avoid places where I do need like taxi and stuff like that. But I'm going to make the big leap of faith for my birthday and take a trip somewhere. I'm gonna tell you all where, and I am going to need uh, a lot crazy types of transportation to get around. But it is somewhere that I've been eyeing for a while, and so I plan a really big trip for my birthday, and I am going back home in December, and then between now July and December. No, I'm not. I'm not from Nassau. I'm from Eleuthera, so that's where I'm going. So between now and December is what, like 4 months, 5 months. So between the next 5 months, I feel like I'm going to travel. Maybe I may take a trip. And if I take a trip, it's gonna be like another Spanish country. Now, where I intend to go for my birthday is not a Spanish country, and I ain't gonna lie, I ain't gonna cap. I'm excited to do it. Um, I feel like it's gonna be another kind of little gift for me because I have like a milestone coming up that I'll share with y'all during that time. Ooh, she cute. Hey, some cute little things be coming through here, you know. Some cute little things be coming through here sometime. Wonder if she want to ride on my bike. I have a bicycle for her. For real though, and I ain't gonna lie, these girls that live in my complex, right? Like this one girl, bro. Every time she see me outside, like she'll see me, then she'll go back inside and she'll grab her dog and go walk her dog while I'm outside. And then the minute I walk back inside, she go walk back inside. And I'm like, girl, you could just say that you want to hop on the car. Yeah, all you gotta say is, Davy, give it to me. Right now. I knocking. Let me see if she can hear me. Boy, I funny, boy. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I only getting off. That's why I can't be in a relationship, boy, because I am such a freaking flirt. Like, I'd really get, like, you know, hi, baby. You wanna say hi? My tummy hurting, though. My tummy hurting, but you could say hi. Talk to them. Tell them you getting grom on Saturday. Tell them. A girl. You want to sing? You want to sing? Sing. My name is Snowy. I'm so hairy. I didn't say lick me. I say sing. Don't lick me. What you want? You want some food? You want some food with that little long tongue? You want some food? Oh, you want to cuddle? Y'all, we been on live for 3 hours. I might come back on. It just depends. But we about to come off and take a break. I wasn't on live because I got bananaed. I said the wrong stuff on live. And TikTok got me up out of there real quick. They did not play no games. Why don't you come down out of the chair? Young Lord! My breath stinky. Alright, go down. Alright, y'all. We about to go offline for bed. I'm gonna see y'all in a minute. I about to go check. Stop the stream. Hey, y'all, real quick question.